Did you get a haircut?
No.
Your hair looks good. I just looked at the monitor here, and I look like somebody trying to break into the film industry in the 30s and 40s.
You got it all
I'm pretty
slicked
slick.
back. That's on
I'm
you.
pretty. Look, it's you know what? I stuck my head in the shower because I look like a wild man.
You should have just gone with it. That's the
No,
that's the style
let
now.
me. You no, you did not see. Welcome back to Talking Story. My name is John Minton. That is my literary wingman.
The wild man.
I'll let you have it.
I'll take it.
I'll let you have it. The wild man of BookTube. Now it sounds like we're like drive time.
I saw this is slightly off topic. I saw a comment a little while ago that is now feeling more realistic. Someone said something like Jakob is becoming one of the most subscribed to booktubers that hasn't read books.
Hey,
I wish I could remember who said it.
Now with the wild man of BookTube.
That's what I need. I need to start my own channel called The Wild Man.
Tell me what the wild man's read this week or past
Nothing.
2 weeks. Oh my good.
Well, I mean, I've read our own book and I read another chapter of Slade House, but I haven't finished anything.
Dude, Slade House is thin. You should be near the end.
And yet, I do a lot of things in a day.
Wow. You know what? I'm telling you, the young, I just don't know what to do with your priority list.
It's all my fault. Just blame it on me.
Well, you know what? You're going to have a much better week because you're starting the week off with a weekly reader. Things are going to just flow.
I know.
Things are going to just flow. Last week we were live. It was awesome. The Ma was with me. We did weekly reader with the missus. It was so cool. But this week, hey, we are back to normal. I hope everyone's had an amazing week, amazing couple weeks. 5-star reads. I hope everyone's doing great. Had a low stress week. I hope you're going to grab a frosty beverage, join us, hang out, catch up, talk about some books and stuff here, and just set the week to be perfect. This is going to set the week up to be we're just going to glide through now. It's just going to be glossy. This week is just...
That's a big promise. I don't know if you can deliver on that.
No, I can't. Not even for myself. That's my fervent hope for everyone, you included.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, what did you read to make your week perfect?
Oh, okay. Look. Patrons strike again.
They always do.
This was our winner for the Patreon read of this month. I started it. I finished it. This is why I'm so slick. It blew my hair back so hard, I thought I would have to go possibly sign up for some kind of surgery, reconstructive hair surgery. It blew, look, it almost took all of my body hair clean off. This is how hard it blew my hair back. This is going to impact the next 2 months TBR because there's no way I can wait for books 2 and 3. Books 2 and 3 are going to have to be September and October, which means something is going to get pushed, and I feel horrible about it, but that's just the way it is. That's just how amazing I feel about this start to this series.
That's high praise.
I'm telling you right now, there's no way, I can't imagine a way this doesn't make my all-time list.
Really?
Look, let's just, I can't say it any better than Robin Hobb can say it. Let me just give you a little bit, because I think you would dig this book. I think this series is for you. This is tried and true trope. This is a bastard being delivered to a keep. It's a bastard of a royal family being delivered to the keep. Like, you take it, we're not going to take it. It's a bastard moving up in the ranks. Been done over and over. Tried and true trope, right?
Right.
But somehow, it is as fresh as that first spring breeze that comes across and hits you just right. And I think I understand why it did that for me. Listen to check this out. This is from the beginning now. This is from the beginning when the grandfather is just dropping off the bastard.
Okay.
Okay. And the bastard, now grown, is remembering this.
Okay.
The remembrance is almost physical, the chill grayness of the fading day, the remorseless rain that soaked me, the icy cobbles of the strange town streets, even the calloused roughness of the huge hand that gripped my small one. Sometimes I wonder about that grip. The hand was hard and rough, trapping mine within it, and yet it was warm, and not unkind as it held mine, only firm. It did not let me slip on the icy streets, but it did not let me escape my fate either. It was as implacable as the icy gray rain that glazed the trampled snow and ice of the graveled pathway outside the huge wooden doors of the fortified building that stood like a fortress within the town itself. Beautiful.
That was pretty amazing.
Poetic. Mm-hmm. Not overdone. Not purple prose. Straight to the point, straightforward, and the magic, the beauty of this in that moment, right? Do they focus? They focus just enough on the geography of what's around you. Huge doors, cobbles, snow glazing. The main focus in the beginning and throughout this book is the human connection. One human, one hand in the other hand. As this bastard moves up the ranks, yes, there is political intrigue. Yes, there is machinations. Yes, there is a broader world that comes into focus. But that's done so amazingly with a little bit of an exposition drop of a history that this person's trying to write at the beginning of each chapter. And then as the chapter rolls, we slide into this pace of life. It is never rushed. It moves at the same time life moves. As this young person becomes to start on his life's journey and grow, we have the first love. We have the search for a father figure. We have the yearning to identify yourself. We have the trials and tribulations of what you want to do with your life maybe not working out. So many of the things that we can absolutely connect with on a visceral level are here and portrayed through the character threads and the characters' connections to other characters. The world building, the world itself, the geography of what's going on, the setting, the stage dressing, it's almost just enough on the canvas to remain blank for you to see these players strut and strut across it. It's never busy. It's always so central. So what you have is these amazing human moments that are moving at the pace of life, never rushed, that just crush you and connect you. It's just, yes, there's a story. Yes, it's building to something larger. Yes, there's mysteries. I want to know what these elderlings are. There's so much about the world to be unveiled. But at the center of it is Fitz and Burrich and Verity. It is these characters that I am drawn to and inhabit and walk in their shoes and share their life. It is an astounding feat that has just moved me. And there's no way that I can't wrap up at least this first trilogy. And that's why it's just going to impact the next 2 months TBR. So all I can tell you is to all the patrons that voted that made this happen, and to the august Mr. Pooh, the judge of all things fair, that oversaw the pulling of this number, just from the bottom, man, thank you. This is a special read to me. Absolutely. I'd never read Robin Hobb. And I can't imagine what lies in front of me will make me change my ideas of being a complete and utter fan at this point.
And thanks so much as well to the sender of that book.
Oh, that's another reason why this is so special. It's the patrons voted for it, right? And what an amazing gift. This book, the trilogy I have of the Farseer trilogy, was sent to me by a subscriber, someone that found the channel, someone that had traveled with these books, a United States service person. I believe these books have traveled, I would have to recheck the letter, but I know they've traveled probably Afghanistan, Iraq, things like that, and come back with him when this person is convalescing and trying to get better. And he discovered our channel and it meant something to him. And he said, hey, these books were so important to me. They went everywhere with me. I want you to have them and read them. So that connection of story makes this just even more so poignant for me. Just so holding this book, I never lose track while I'm reading it and enjoying this, where this gift came from. And he wanted to remain anonymous, or I would thank him personally. But absolutely, that is another reason why this is just special for me.
Super cool.
Yeah, beyond cool. And after that, I realized I got one read left for the month. And it's still kind of early in the month. I've got time. I have a little bit of extra time. So what do we do with extra time?
Play games.
No. We fill it with extra reads. So I didn't have to start my last read of the month. I think I have a little bit of time to squeeze some more things in. So I wanted to pick up, I've never read Philip Fracassi. You know I love me some horror. I'm a fan of horror. Boys in the Valley. I wanted to give this a try. I've been seeing it on some other channels here and there, other people reading it. Leslie Smith liked it a lot. Mike's liked it a lot. I kind of had FOMO. I wanted to get into it, so I grabbed this because I thought I had some time, and I absolutely do. And wow, I'm 100 pages in. If I get my 100 pages in today, I'll be finishing this up tomorrow because it's not a crazy long book. But ooh, this one does everything you want it to do.
And what is that? This
could be maybe my top favorite creepy read I've had in a good while. This is, think about, is there a creepier place than kind of like a turn of the 18th century orphanage run by some priests, and some evil comes in, and we've got a little bit of a feel of Lord of the Flies happening. We got a little bit of a feel of The Exorcist happening. We got quite a bit of the Evil Dead vibe kind of happening because they're quite isolated at this orphanage, like the cabin in the woods. And this is kind of firing on all cylinders. A little bit of a slow start. They showed a little bit of a character at the beginning, and I thought we had kind of a time jump after that. It took me a moment to get back into it because there's 30 or so boys in this orphanage, so we had a lot of different perspectives and characters to learn. But once it gets rolling, oh yeah, this is everything I had hoped for a little break between the big chunker that I have coming up to end the month with, and that kind of brings us up to the last book I had on the stack to go. The next book I'll be picking up this week after I wrap up Boys in the Valley will be Christopher Rocchio's Demon in White. And that's gonna take me a little bit of time. That's why I thought, hey, let me squeeze in a little something between. Little bit of something between.
That is a massive book.
I'm firing up the time machine right now. You ready?
What does that mean?
You got keys to fire up the time? Yeah, I'm going to fire up the time machine.
No one
I
asked
just had
for
to do
sound
that.
effects. No one asked for
I'm
these.
firing it up. I'm going to go a little bit into the future when I'm having to pick a book of the month. And look, already I loved Bloodstones. Robin Hobb just completely... I'm hairless. That's how hard she blew my hair back. And I haven't even picked up what most people are thinking is the best and their favorite read of the Sun Eater saga. So, I might have to have a complete meltdown. I mean, this month was stacked.
Can I record you having a meltdown?
Oh, you're probably. And if I wrap this up in any time at all, I might have room for one more or so. So it's like this,
man.
Dude, I'm telling you, when the reads are this good, it's not hard. It's not hard to just stack them up. So this month is going to be tough. This month is going to be beyond tough.
To pick a read of the month, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we've already put the question out and asked and got a solid answer from all of our subscribers and also from our patrons that we can't do ties. We can't do ties.
Really? Okay. When did this happen? I didn't see this.
Remember they said we could do a tie if I wore a tie?
Oh, I thought this was recent.
No, we already put the question out there. I mean,
so you can do ties. You just got to wear a tie.
I might have to pull a tie out.
Really?
It might have to happen. You know what? We're going to have to go back and maybe ask the people that make all the decisions around here, which is these fine humans right here, they have decided that they're going to help us build the channel in a particular way by joining our Patreon. They do make the decisions because, let's face it, we're not good at it.
No, very bad.
It's not something we do. They absolutely do vote on the Patreon read. So many things, all the way up to getting their content on this channel and taking over the channel themselves. If you're interested, you're able, right down there in the description box, the Patreon link, you can learn all about it. There's that, and there's so many other amazing ways to hang out with us and support the channel. So, that's not the only way whatsoever at all. But the vote is going on currently for next month's Patreon read.
It is.
And
it's different.
I can't
this
wait.
time.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what wins after this one. Let's pull up. You ready?
I'm ready.
I got it. Let's pull up. This is going to be the big bracket. Let's pull up the big bracket.
No sound effect though.
Okay, here we go.
I'll okay.
The big bracket.
It's the worst possible sound effect.
We got 4 blocks. Blocks 1 and 2, the voting is all done, so we're moving into the head-to-head competition. Blocks 3 and 4, voting will be done later this week. We'll go head-to-head with them before the week's over as well. That will get us down to more head-to-head voting next week, the last week of the month, and then we got the final 4 that will be looked over by the august judge of all things fair, Mr. Pooh, and a winner will be chosen.
I don't know. He might be unjust.
No, never happened.
I don't know. I'm
Never
excited
happened.
to see what wins, though.
I mean, look, after that, I can't wait to see.
It seems like
what
people are still excited about this one, too. Like, I think there are a lot of heavy hitters in there, and people are enjoying being able to vote multiple times. Like,
There are some heavy hitters. We did change the vote up, and I think people are liking it. I think
so. People seem
We'll
to
see.
be.
We'll see. But I can't wait to see what wins. Hey, do you remember what we did this past week? I bet you don't, because you were traveling.
I was not here.
You were doing cool, fun things
Although I edited.
while you were gone.
I remember the thing that went out on Thursday, but I know you like to do it in order, so I won't say that yet. Nope, I remember both.
Oh!
For once, I remember both.
Hit me! If you remember both, you got to tell me.
First, you did a discussion with Mike, Philip, and Christopher Nava about Bound in the Broken Book 2.
Written by
Ryan Cahill.
I had to step in there and help the wild man of BookTube.
Oh, man. For
You
whatever
were
reason,
awesome with all the you were awesome with all the booktubers. When it came to an actual writer,
yeah, I know.
you froze like a deer in headlights.
For whatever reason, I thought dark, and then my brain went Jay Kristoff, and I was like, I know that's not right, so I don't want to say that.
No,
I know
that's
it's
not
Ryan
right.
Cahill. Of course, it's Ryan Cahill.
Yeah, it's Ryan Cahill. Oh man, we had such a great time. Like we had a great time. That was a party. It was a lot of fun. I can't wait to get into the last book, War and Ruin, is coming up next month.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So then I'll be caught up, actually.
So you're
that's
doing
gonna be
one a month, right?
We're doing
the
like
discussion?
one every other month,
Okay.
but the discussion is like on the month that we're after because we got to give a whole month to read. These are some big books.
Right.
Yeah. So what happened after that?
Then you had
Let's see if you freeze again.
No. You had a book club with the missus. Mm-hmm. For a book that I don't remember the title. It's written by Samantha Schweblin. I remember that.
Oh, I'm shocked you got that.
I
That's
remember
awesome.
that because I remember Googling
Bonus
it to make sure I
points.
got the spelling right when I posted
Bonus
it.
points. Yes, it was Fever Dream by
that's
Samantha.
right.
Samantha Schweblin. Please check that out. It's not a booktube, darling. It's a very interesting book. Hey, the missus brought some amazing takes on it.
Well,
Covered
she's
some
got
history.
knowledge that none of us do. She's
it
very
was-
special.
Yeah, she is, and it would look. She brought some interesting things about it. It may not be everyone's kind. It didn't work for me on all levels, but the levels it did work for me, I'm going to carry that with me for a good long time. And to have someone like Amy break it down and explain it to us was really cool. Was really special. I think that was an awesome episode of Book Club with the Missus. If you haven't checked it out, can we put what do they call those, cards or something? Can we do?
I don't remember what they call them. A little thing will slide in at your top
You know,
right
you're
corner.
the best. You're the best producer. You're the best producer on BookTube.
I don't know about that.
How can you not? How can you not?
Well, I am the wild man.
You are the wild man. Can you make that slide in?
Yeah. I don't believe they call them cards. I don't remember what they call them now. But up at your top right corner, a thing will have slid in that you can tap on to watch the video. No, other corner. That's the wrong corner. There you go.
You just wanted me to do the sound effect again.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you're starting to. They're
In
starting
fact,
to
I
grow
was
on you,
hoping
right?
you wouldn't do it again.
No, they're starting to grow on you, kind of like a mold, like a fungus. Like
That's
if you
not a good comparison to make.
if you sat in like something damp and spongy too long.
No one wants that.
Yeah,
Can we
I
get a
don't know.
mildew sound effect? Is that something we?
Oh, that's like a. That's my mildew. It's the same as the high school locker room.
I'm gonna take that clip of you doing that and use that as the sound effect for everything from now on.
Oh, that's it for me. That's the one sound effect we have. We could, let's sell it. Let's
Yeah, let's
retire.
license it out.
Okay. Hey, so this week, I'm super excited about what we got coming up.
This week I don't know. So you'll have
This
to,
week, some people have asked me, it's like, hey, can you owned a comic shop, right? Can you put a comics list out there? And it's like, I love so many comics, right? I don't want to do just like, here's my top 10 list. So I kind of thought about what can I do? A lot of people maybe that are here on BookTube with us haven't tried comics or tried as many comics as I have. So I'm going to kind of do something a little different. I'm going to put a little thing together on Tuesday that's if you're a fan of horror, try these comics. Maybe be a good way in. If you're a fan of fantasy, try these. If you're a fan of sci-fi, try these. And I'm going to try and put little reading lists together, little taste temptations for people to maybe try that different medium that they haven't tried. It's a great palate cleanser in your reading month or in your reading year to slip a comic in. It's that perfect collaborative storytelling art form between like books and film. And it just, it goes down so nice. And some people maybe haven't tried or tried the different things that I've tried with so many years of reading comics. So we're going to have a little list of, hey, little taste temptations of some comics that I think that people, maybe if you're a fan of this, you could try that.
I think that's a great way to go.
Yeah.
If you're new to comics, start here.
Yeah. If you like this kind of thing, maybe stay. If you like these kind of movies, you like these kind of books, give this a shot. So that's coming up on Tuesday, and then Thursday. Oh man, I can't wait. We're going live again.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we're going live again on Thursday night because we get to talk after. Let me tell you, I got a page full of questions after reading Bloodstones, and we get to talk to Tori Tekken about Bloodstones, and there's a special added guest star because the Beard O' Darkness reached out to me and said, "You're reading Bloodstones this month. I'm reading Bloodstones this month. Can I want to talk to Tori too." So I think Beard O' Darkness is hanging out with us as well, and we're both just gonna like pepper Tori with questions and tell her what we thought of the book, and it's just gonna be kind of like a fun hangout with the three of us. And we will be live if you've read Bloodstones. Hang out with us. Get your questions in there. If you have not read Bloodstones, we're going to be spoiler free. So hang out just with three cool booktubers, or two cool booktubers and me, and get your questions in. Hang out with us on a Thursday night. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Man, the Beard of Darkness should be the wild man. He's got the look down.
Like that guy should be a poster boy for Drive Time Madness, right?
He's got that mountain man beard going. He looks great.
Yeah. 98.7 The Edge with the Beard O' Darkness.
Although he does not have the voice. He's one of the most polite, nice people.
He's the nicest guy. Let me tell you.
So is Tori.
Just,
That's going to be an awesome panel.
It's going to be a night of feel-good vibes.
Yeah.
Like, it's just going to be an amazing night of feel-good vibes, and I hope everyone joins us, and I hope everyone that has not read Bloodstones after this runs out and picks up a copy, because it is... it really is special. Like the one thing I direct messaged Tori when I started it and got a good chunk in, and I said, so when you hit it out of the park this hard, do you know? Like when you catch all ball, is there a feeling that you just like nailed it? Like you just know? Like, because you should know. You should, if you don't know, you should know. So I cannot wait to talk to my friend and tell her what her book meant to me. It's going to really be a special night, I think.
I'll be watching that. That'll be a really nice night.
You could join. Wait a minute, you haven't read it.
Yeah, no. like most things.
You know
I've
what?
not
You
read it.
would like it.
I bet I
this
would.
Is another one. This is another one I think you would like.
I would love to
I
read
really
it.
do. Yeah, and I've got some really interesting, really good female author voices coming at me this month, and I've really enjoyed it. Samantha Swebland, Tori Tekken, Robin Hobb. Like it's been really, really great month for me, man. I tell you, I'm flying high this reading month, and I hope everyone out there is as well. So I think that just leaves us with what I've been watching, right?
What have you been watching?
Oh, I did some watching this. Well, it's been a couple weeks.
It's
I
about
did
as
some
vague
watching.
as you can be.
I watched some birds out my back window. I kept the feeder full, know, because I can't lose
did you see these past 2 weeks?
I can't lose my old man card.
No, you can't.
There's certain things I got to do. I got to make noises when I get up out of a chair.
Is this on your to-do list every day? You got to scratch
No,
these
this is
things
my
off?
this is my old. I got to make noises when I get up out of a chair. I have to go to the bathroom a certain amount of times at night, and I have to watch the birds out the back window.
And you have to groan when your son calls you.
That's not true.
No, that's not true.
That's not true. Now, I'll do an impression when Dad calls you.
Okay.
All right, here it goes, something like this.
Uh-huh. That is not true at all. I'd say like 90% of the time I pick up.
It's more like,
no. Although I'll do an impression of myself, because most of the time when you call, I'm doing something. So it's usually a hello.
Yeah, you do sound like you kind of ran a marathon. Did you watch anything cool?
No. I thought I remembered seeing something, and then I think I was wrong. I haven't seen it.
And that is why he's the wild man of BookTube, for brings like that.
That's me. Not only have I not read, I haven't watched.
Oh man, I finished Terminal List, and it was a fun ride. If you're kind of looking for like that vengeance-filled James Bond type of political thriller ride, I had a really good time with it. It was fun. Enjoyed that. Night before last, I think I watched Furiosa.
Oh, and
not as good as Fury Road.
Well, that's a really high bar.
That bar is extremely high, right? That bar is extremely high. It was fun. I had a good time with it. The look of it was just like, I don't know what they did with color correction on this, but this film has a look like nothing I think I've ever seen. Now that I have journeyed into a little bit, I've watched one anime. I've watched Princess Mononoke. And as a child, I watched kind of G-Force and Speed Racer and something. Like, it had an anime feel to me. Like, when I'm watching the flick, I don't know if it's color, if it's the way they framed. I don't know. I'm interested for you to take a look at it. It just had it. Of course, it's overblown and grand and sweeping. And,
the George Miller way.
Huge. Yeah, the George Miller way. But I mean, the star of this flick is not Anya Taylor-Joy. It is not Chris Hemsworth. It is not the script. It is not the story. It is the look.
Interesting.
The look of this film is worth the price of the ticket. It's something for you to study. Like, seriously, there's things like you would just want to freeze and look at that frame, how they did that. It was really impressive. And then look, I wanted something different. I did this last night, and I'm not happy with myself.
What'd you do?
I'm not happy with myself. When I was watching situational comedy, it was the best time for that, right? I've watched MASH and All in the Family and Cheers and Friends and all when they were first, Jerry Seinfeld, when they were first happening, right? I saw all, and there was a certain point in my life when I was like, you know what? I have seen this form done. I don't think I have to watch anymore. And I rarely ever sit down to watch like a 30-minute situational comedy.
Well, Arrested Development came out some years after all those, and that was
And that is up there too. And you made me watch that, and you were absolutely right. And for some reason last night, I just, you know what? I just want to watch something quick, and I don't have a lot of time, and I just have I want to check out. I just want to have a comedy. And so I watched this new Frasier. I watched the first couple episodes.
Oh, I heard it was not great.
And he's great. You know, he's great. Kelsey Grammer is truly good. And it's directed by James Burrows, one of the great situational comedy directors. And I'm just sitting there like, is it me? Am I such a like crusty old guy now that I can't just enjoy this? But I don't know. So here's what I'm going to say. Hit me up with situational comedies when I'm in the mood. What is out there maybe that I haven't seen that is going to give me a tingle? It's going to take me back to those golden days when I was loving the form. What's out there that I could tune into and kind of get that feeling again?
Well, in addition to that, you brought up anime, and we can't forget you're still got to make your way through Studio Ghibli.
I still got to watch. Yeah, maybe.
I think you said Grave of the Fireflies was the next one.
That's the next one. That's the next one. We got to get a father-son night sometime.
I'm not watching that with you. That movie.
You're not going to watch that again?
No, that movie is sad.
Okay, I'll do my best.
I watched it on a plane on the way to a vacation, and I arrived in San Francisco and thought, I am not excited. I want to go into a room and cry.
We mentioned Color Out of Space in a video a while back, and someone has challenged me. I need to make a point of watching that too.
Fun.
So I think
I would watch that.
That might be next. So maybe that's our father-son movie.
That'd be a good one.
Coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's coming up. So that's it for us. Hit me up in the comments with some fun situational comedies or what you read this week, how your week was. I hope it was filled with 5-star reads and was great. Thanks for everyone that comments. We love comments. It's the whole reason we started the channel here, was to get a chance to talk to people that love books or love the kind of books that we love. I answer comments as quickly as humanly possible. They're our favorite thing. And while you're down there, hey, that little thumbs up button, hey, hit that for us. It helps us do everything, helps us grow the channel, helps us meet new people, and spread us out even further out there on the tubes of you so we can meet you and hang out. And if you haven't already, like maybe for some reason you just clicked on this and you're not sure why, or you've been here a couple times and you haven't done it yet, that subscription button, hit that for us. That is amazing. That's such an amazing way for you to hang out with us, talk books, and just support the channel in the easiest way possible. It takes no time at all. Whoop, it's done in a microsecond, and it feels good. Some would even say it gives you a tingle.
No one says that but you.
No, there are people that say that.
And I ignore those people.
Let me tell you, your mom said it in a way that, I mean, it gave me a tingle that...
Don't, stop, please stop there. Whatever you're going to say next. I don't want to hear whatever you have to say next.
No, people are saying, it's science. You need to just face it. You're starting to come up like, you're starting to look like someone that just won't accept science.
Is that? Am I a flat earther for not saying?
I'm starting to look a little bit like Galileo for accepting the science of the tingle, and I didn't say it.
That is the craziest comparison I've ever heard.
I'm just saying it's what's happening.
Are you the Galileo of YouTube? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying accept the science of the tingle.
Wow. I'm not. Or you start.
Yeah. It's sad. It's sad.
Not as sad as Grave of the Fireflies.
I will find out. I promise I will find out. That is it for us, man. Hit us up. Let us know what you're reading, what you're watching, what sitcoms I should be watching, because when I get that itch, I would love to have something great to go to. My name is John Mitten. If you've hung out with us on a Sunday like this for a weekly reader, oh my gosh, you're book people. And if you're book people in my book, that makes you the best people. Thank you so much. Again, I'm John Mitten. That is...
the wild man, Jakob Minton.
Dude, I love it. No. I think we finally found it.
It goes to the beard. It can't be me.
No, but he goes with Beard O' Darkness. I think it's
that is a good name too.
I think it's the Wild Man and John. I'll even give you top billing. John. Yeah.
No, I'll stick with plain old Jakob.
All right, we're gonna workshop it. We'll, at the next production meeting, we're gonna workshop it.
Oh man, that meeting will never happen.
Dude, Amanda could make us a whole new logo.
I'm sure she'll be thrilled.
Absolutely. Oh, thanks so much, guys. We will see you this coming week, Tuesday, Thursday, and then right back here Sunday for Weekly Reader. Thanks so much.